Welcome to 18 Benefits of Investing, Why Your Future Self Will Thank You. In this journey, we'll explore how investing, something that might sound complicated or even intimidating, can actually be one of the most empowering choices you'll ever make. Whether you're a teen just starting to think about money or someone imagining the life you want to build, the ideas in this audiobook are here to give you confidence, clarity, and a sense of possibility. Chapter 1. Investing helps your money grow over time. Investing is like planting a small seed that slowly grows into a strong tree. At the beginning, the seed looks tiny and unimportant, just like the small amount of money most people start with. But when you give that seed sunlight, water, and time, it begins to sprout, grow roots, and eventually become big enough to provide shade and fruit. Investing works in exactly the same way. When you put even a small amount of money into an investment and leave it alone, it has the potential to grow through a process called compounding. Compounding means your money earns a little bit, and then that earning also begins to earn more over time. It's like your money is slowly building teammates that help it grow even faster. Instead of your savings just sitting still, investing allows them to work quietly in the background, adding up little by little until those small amounts become something meaningful. The most important part isn't starting with a lot, it's starting early and giving your investment enough time to do the growing for you.
Chapter 2. Investing helps you beat inflation. Inflation is the gradual increase in the price of everyday things, like snacks, clothes, bus fares, or movie tickets. You might not notice it from one week to the next, but over years, the difference becomes clear. What you can buy with a certain amount of money today will cost more in the future. This means that if your money is sitting in a regular savings account earning very little interest, it might actually lose value over time because it can't grow fast enough to keep up with rising prices. That's where investing becomes powerful. When you invest, your money has the potential to grow at a rate that is higher than inflation. So instead of falling behind, your money stays strong or even pulls ahead. In simple terms, investing helps your future self afford the same things or even more than you can today. It protects your buying power, making sure your money keeps its value as the world changes. Chapter 3. Investing can support long-term goals. Everyone has dreams for the future, things that feel big, exciting, and maybe even a little out of reach. You might imagine traveling to new places, owning your own home someday, starting a business, buying equipment for a passion you care about, or building something uniquely your own. All these goals are possible, but they require planning and resources. That's where investing becomes such a powerful tool. When you invest, you're not just storing money, you're giving it a chance to grow over the years. This growth helps turn your someday dreams into realistic steps you can work toward. Instead of hoping your future goals will magically fall into place, investing helps you prepare early so those dreams become achievable. It gives your long-term goals structure, direction, and the financial support they'll eventually need. Chapter 4. Investing builds discipline and healthy money habits. Investing isn't something you do once and forget about. It's a habit, and building that habit strengthens your discipline. When you choose to invest regularly, you learn to plan your money instead of spending it without thinking. You begin to understand how to set aside a little each month, how to budget for what you need, and how to avoid making quick decisions just because something looks exciting in the moment. It also teaches patience, because real investing grows slowly, not overnight. These skills go far beyond money. They help you build self-control, confidence, and the ability to make thoughtful choices in other parts of your life, like school, hobbies, relationships, and future plans. In the end, investing shapes you into someone who can think long-term and act responsibly, qualities that create success in many areas. Chapter 5. Investing lets you benefit from global progress. The world is always moving forward. New inventions, advanced technology, improved medicine, renewable energy. Innovations appear every day. When you invest, you're not just watching these changes from the outside, you're actually part of them. Investing connects you to companies and industries that are working to solve problems, create smarter tools, and shape the future. Even if you're not the one designing the latest robotic device or developing a new medicine, your investment helps support the people who are. It's a way to participate in global progress and benefit from the growth of the world around you. Instead of feeling like the future is something happening somewhere out there, investing lets you share in its success. Chapter 6. Investing creates passive growth. Most earnings in life come from effort, schoolwork, part-time jobs, learning new skills, or creating something. But investing introduces a new idea. Your money can grow even when you're not actively working. This is called passive growth, and it doesn't require constant effort. It happens because businesses grow, economies expand, and industries become more valuable over time. When you invest, you're allowing your money to follow that natural growth. It's not fast or magical, but it's steady. Little by little, your investments can increase while you're studying, sleeping, or focusing on other goals. Passive growth helps you build a more secure future without needing to constantly increase your workload or stress. It's one of the most helpful long-term benefits of investing.
Chapter 7. Investing helps you handle life's uncertainty. Life can be unpredictable. Emergencies, surprises, opportunities, and sudden changes happen to everyone. Investing helps you create a long-term financial cushion, a safety net that grows slowly over time. This cushion gives you the comfort of knowing you have resources to rely on if something unexpected happens. It can help you feel more prepared, less anxious, and more flexible when life shifts in ways you didn't plan. When you invest early, you're building stability for your future self, making it easier to handle whatever comes your way. Investing doesn't guarantee that life will always be smooth, but it helps you meet challenges with more confidence and less fear. Chapter 8. Investing encourages learning and curiosity. Once you start investing, or even just researching it, you naturally become more curious about how the world works. You begin to ask questions about companies, industries, technology, and the economy. You start noticing trends, exploring how businesses succeed, and understanding why certain things gain value over time. This curiosity helps you learn faster and think more critically. Investing doesn't just grow your money, it grows your knowledge. It encourages you to pay attention, ask smart questions, and explore topics you might never have looked at before. Over time, this curiosity becomes a lifelong skill, helping you make informed decisions about the world around you. Investing helps you build confidence. Money can feel confusing, especially when you're just starting to learn about budgeting, saving, or investing. But taking that first step, even a small one, builds confidence. As you begin to understand how investing works, you start feeling more in control of your future. You realize that you're capable of learning new things, making smart choices, and planning ahead. This confidence doesn't stay only in the financial part of your life. It spreads into other areas like studying, decision-making, and planning your goals. Investing helps you see that you have the power to shape your future instead of waiting for things to happen on their own. Chapter 11. Investing teaches patience. In a world where everything moves fast, instant messages, quick videos, quick entertainment, investing teaches the value of slowing down. Real investing takes time. You can't rush it, and you can't force it to grow overnight. This teaches patience, a skill that is useful in every part of life. You learn how to stay calm during small ups and downs, how to avoid reacting out of stress, and how to trust the long-term process. Patience helps you handle challenges, delays, and changes more gracefully. By learning to wait and stay steady, you develop a mindset that supports success not only in money, but in school, work, relationships, and personal growth. Chapter 12. Investing encourages strategic thinking. Investing isn't guessing, it's planning. It teaches you how to set clear goals, consider risks, and make thoughtful choices instead of emotional ones. When you invest, you start thinking about the long-term impact of your decisions. You learn how to weigh pros and cons, how to stay organized, and how to plan for the future. These are valuable skills that apply everywhere: school projects, big life choices, career decisions, and personal goals. By learning to think strategically through investing, you train your mind to approach challenges with logic, clarity, and confidence.
Chapter 13. Investing helps support innovation. Behind every new invention, better phones, cleaner energy, medical breakthroughs, smarter tools, there are companies and researchers working hard to make them possible. When you invest in these companies, you're helping support the creation of new ideas and solutions to problems. Your investment becomes part of the engine that pushes the world forward. Even small contributions matter because they help fund progress. Investing is a way to participate in building the future. Instead of just watching innovation happen, you become part of the system that makes it possible. Chapter 14. Investing gives you more choices later in life. Money doesn't just buy things, it buys options. When you invest and slowly build financial strength, you open doors for your future self. Maybe you'll choose a career you truly love, even if it doesn't pay the highest salary. Maybe you'll take time off to explore, travel, learn new skills, or support your family. Maybe you'll start something of your own, donate to causes you care about, or help someone who needs it. Investing widens your world by giving you flexibility and freedom. Instead of feeling limited or stuck, you gain the ability to choose your path more confidently. Chapter 13. Investing helps support innovation. Behind every new invention, better phones, cleaner energy, medical breakthroughs, smarter tools, there are companies and researchers working hard to make them possible. When you invest in these companies, you're helping support the creation of new ideas and solutions to problems. Your investment becomes part of the engine that pushes the world forward. Even small contributions matter because they help fund progress. Investing is a way to participate in building the future. Instead of just watching innovation happen, you become part of the system that makes it possible. Chapter 14. Investing gives you more choices later in life. Money doesn't just buy things, it buys options. When you invest and slowly build financial strength, you open doors for your future self. Maybe you'll choose a career you truly love, even if it doesn't pay the highest salary. Maybe you'll take time off to explore, travel, learn new skills, or support your family. Maybe you'll start something of your own, donate to causes you care about, or help someone who needs it. Investing widens your world by giving you flexibility and freedom. Instead of feeling limited or stuck, you gain the ability to choose your path more confidently.
Chapter 15. Investing builds resilience. Investing teaches one of the most underrated life skills: resilience. Financial markets naturally rise and fall, sometimes gently, sometimes sharply, and these changes can feel unsettling at first. But as you learn more about investing, you begin to understand that ups and downs are completely normal. Instead of panicking during the lows or getting overly excited during the highs, you practice staying calm and steady. This ability to remain grounded helps you focus on long-term goals instead of reacting emotionally to short-term changes. Over time, this mindset becomes a form of emotional strength. You learn how to handle pressure, uncertainty, and unexpected events, skills that matter far beyond money. Whether you're facing challenges in school, relationships, or personal goals, the resilience you build through investing helps you stay patient, thoughtful, and confident, even when things don't go exactly as planned. Investing doesn't just grow your money, it grows your ability to stay strong through life's ups and downs. Chapter 16. Investing helps prepare you for milestones. Life is filled with major milestones, some you can predict and others that appear unexpectedly. Big moments like starting college, buying your first home, launching a personal project, or taking advantage of new opportunities often require more financial support than you might expect. Investing helps you prepare long before those moments arrive. By putting money into investments over time, you slowly build a foundation that can support these important life events. It's like laying bricks for a future structure. Every contribution adds strength to what you're building. This financial groundwork gives you confidence because you're not starting from scratch when a milestone appears. You have resources that allow you to make decisions based on what's best for you, not just what you can afford in the moment. Investing doesn't promise that everything will go perfectly or that you'll never face challenges, but it does give you a stronger starting point. When you've invested consistently, you may have more flexibility in choosing the college you want, starting a project without worrying about every dollar, or seizing opportunities that come your way. It reduces stress and helps you feel more prepared for the important chapters in your life. In this way, investing isn't just about money, it's about giving your future self support, stability, and the freedom to grow.
Chapter 17. Investing helps you build a legacy. A legacy isn't about being famous, wealthy, or doing something dramatic. It's simply about leaving something meaningful behind, something that can help others or make life a little better for the people who come after you. Investing plays a powerful role in building that kind of legacy. When you invest, you're not only growing money, you're also developing knowledge, discipline, and healthy habits that you can pass on to others. These lessons can guide younger siblings, future children, or even friends who look up to you. Your experiences and wisdom become part of what you share. Even small investments can grow into something that creates real impact over time. Maybe your investments help support your family someday, fund a cause you care about, or contribute to a community project. Maybe they allow you to help someone you love through a tough moment, or give you the freedom to support a dream bigger than yourself. Legacy isn't about size, it's about intention. Starting early allows your resources to grow quietly in the background, turning small beginnings into meaningful possibilities. Through investing, you shape not only your own future, but the future of the people and causes that matter to you. Chapter 18. Investing helps you imagine and shape your future. At its core, investing is about believing in your future and taking steps to shape it. It gives you something incredibly important: hope. Instead of seeing the future as a mystery or something that just happens to you, investing shows you that you have the power to build it piece by piece. Every small action you take, whether it's learning a new concept, saving a few dollars, or setting a goal, feeds into that future. Over time, these small choices create a path toward the life you want, even if you don't know every detail yet. Investing encourages you to imagine possibilities, the places you might travel, the projects you might create, the people you might help, and the life you might live. It gives you the confidence that you can work toward those dreams with patience and consistency. And unlike quick shortcuts or risky decisions, true investing isn't about getting rich fast. It's about understanding what matters to you, planning for it thoughtfully, and allowing time to do its work. By investing, you take control of your story. You choose to build a future where your dreams have room to grow. Conclusion: the power of investing in your future. Investing isn't just a financial activity. It's a mindset that shapes the way you think about your life, your goals, and your future. Throughout these chapters, one message stands out. You don't need to start big.
And you don't need to know everything. What truly matters is taking the first step and allowing time, learning, and consistency to work in your favor. Investing teaches discipline, patience, and strategic thinking. It helps you handle uncertainty, opens doors to future opportunities, and gives you the confidence to make thoughtful choices. More importantly, investing reminds you that your future is something you can influence. With every dollar saved, every habit built, and every decision made with intention, you're creating a foundation for the life you want. You're preparing for milestones, supporting innovation, building resilience, and even shaping a legacy that can impact others. Investing is not about quick wins, it's about long-term growth and taking control of your story. When you choose to invest in your future, you're choosing hope, opportunity, and the belief that your dreams are worth building toward.